Hello peeps, and welcome back to the Age of Engineering. Last episode, we got this blast furnace going, and it is producing lots and lots of good steel for me. We also got our atomic reconstructor up. I've been keeping my survival generator powered here with single pieces of coal. But I have managed to produce a lot of steel. 27 steel, as it would happen to be. Which is enough to do something that I have been wanting to do for a while. First of all, we're going to make some steel blocks. If we take a look at steel blocks, we'll see that there is a block cutting machine from IC2 that allows us to cut blocks into plates. 9 of them. If I remember correctly, this machine runs a lot faster than the standard. So, we need a block cutting machine. Electronic circuit, basic machine, electric motor. This is 2 10-item casings, a couple of coils, 1 coil of which we already have. And we'll also need a block cutting blade. I'm going to make a diamond one because diamond will allow me to cut pretty much anything. I could make it out of steel, but then I couldn't cut steel. And I want to cut steel. So we're going to grab 8 of our diamonds. We're going to grab a handful of this. We're going to grab some of this. We're going to grab a little bit of tin. And let's take a look in our... Oh, actually I already have the 10-item casings. Don't even need them. How's that? And I have 1 coil, so we're going to need a few pieces of wire to make another coil. So let's set this machine to extruding, and we'll extrude 3 more copper. Actually, we're going to do 5 more copper, and am I seriously out of power again? We're going to have to do something about that soon, too. Might actually work on that this episode, once I get my quality of life enhancement in here. We might see about getting a little bit more reliable power for IC2. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'm still recording on the same day as the last episode I recorded, so I'm still kind of sick. But I want to get my backlog up again, because starting the day I only had 1 more episode in backlog, and that's not enough for me. I like being further ahead than that now. So that gets me my electric motor. We're going to need a machine block. So we'll need to roll 9 pieces of iron. The first plate we're going to take and we're going to make an electronic circuit out of it. So we'll take that one. Let's go get our circuit. And I had a little bit more rubber extracting in there. I don't need it right now, but I will eventually, I'm sure. So there's that. 2 pieces of redstone. And the plates. And the copper cable. Gives us the electronic circuit. Now we just need the machine block, which will take a minute here. Let's take a look real quick and see what else we need to do for this. I want to have a way to store power. So, to do that, what do I have in building blocks for clay? I have some clay. Let's go ahead and cook this clay up. There we go. And this can just stockpile my ore. I went mining off camera and did a lot of collection. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and grab the hardened clay that we've got already. And I need to get a little bit of Redstonia crystals. So, for right now, I'm going to start out with just a stack of them. Drop the stack on the ground and... Wow. Haha. Stack of Redstonia crystals. come in here. We'll grab the rest of my hardened clay. Well, most of it. We'll grab that much. There's my plates. Alright, so iron plates for the basic machine casing, motor underneath it, electronic circuit on top, gives me the block cutting machine. And the block cutting machine I'll put right here. Now, it needs a cutting blade in order to work. We are going to give it a diamond cutting blade. Had to make one of these earlier for the macerator. This one, I believe, will take damage over time. So, but with that, I can toss my steel blocks in there, and it'll cut these steel blocks down into plates pretty much as fast as this thing can roll single plate. Now, let's see if the diamond blade actually takes damage. No, it didn't. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's cool. It's got a nice little GUI on the front. It doesn't actually mean anything. But I want to get my 27 plates here because there's something that I want to do. While the last one's cutting up, let's go get my engineer hammer. Tools. There it is. And I'm going to need 5 of you and 1 of you. Alright, there's my 27 steel plates. This is going to make making machine frames and stuff so much easier. Let's go ahead and break down our blast furnace. Now, I did go ahead and get the Silk Touch off camera. It's a block of emerald with silky cloth on the 4 cardinal directions. The silky cloth is just an ingot of gold with spider silk around it. String, not like the webs, but let's break this. There we go. And let's see, did it all go in my backpack? I wonder why 25 went in the backpack and 1 didn't. I also wonder how I got these basalt bricks. I must have broken something. Oh well. I'll worry about that later. Blast bricks plus steel plates equals reinforced blast brick. Aluminum plus chest equals hopper. I'm going to set it up here for now. This is not where it's going to live. But I just want to show you guys the reasoning behind this. Hopper. Bam. Improved blast furnace. Better production. And automatable. You can pump out slag from here. You can pump out iron from here. You can pump stuff in through there. You can also add preheaters to speed the thing up even more, but that requires RF power generation, which I don't have yet. So we're not going to worry about that yet. Let's put this steel in here, along with the other bits that we don't need at the moment. And let's see what we can do to get some power generation going. So, last episode I was looking at this HV capacitor and noticed that it takes aluminum ingots, Restonia crystal blocks, steel ingots, and these NV capacitors. So I need 2 NV capacitors, which takes 2 LV capacitors. So basically I need 4 LV capacitors. I need iron, lead, copper, and Restonia crystal. Plus some treated wood. Which I appear to be out of treated wood, so let's fix that real quick. I got the Restonia crystal on me, right? Yes. I should have just enough Restonier crystal to make this capacitor. So we'll come in here and yoink. And up here. Yoink. Alright, I know it's going to take lead, and I know it's going to take some steel. So I may as well grab it now. Steel, we'll use the steel up as much as possible to try and get it out of my inventory here. I'm getting a lot of background interference on my mic now. I don't know, it might be my heater. Well, it should get it in post-processing. Alright, so, LV capacitors. We're going to need 7 Restonier crystal blocks by my calculations. Copper, iron, lead. I don't have any iron on me, really? Give me iron. There's no iron. Yeah, there's iron here. Okay, that gives me the 4 that I need. MV requires 2 LV, electrum, and lead. Electrum, can this be... You can't alloy this? I need the crusher. Or, no, I can... Nope. I should be able to do this with IC2. So we'll need a little bit of electrum. Let's get 8 silver and 8 gold. We'll crush this. We'll pop this back in here. Now I'm going to want to grab my dusts as they come through. I really do need to get that crusher going though. What's it going to take to get a crusher going? Just an iron casing. Basic coils aren't bad. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's not bad at all. If I don't get back over here, it's going to cook the silver back up, and I don't want that. Let's go ahead and switch it to gold. I'll grab my first gold out of here. And then we'll mix U and U to get 2 electrum blend. We'll cook that. And that should give me usable electrum. You know, I'll admit to some curiosity. I want to know for sure if I can't alloy this in the Tinker's smeltery. Hello, lag spike. Yeah, I can. What the hell? Take that out. We'll go ahead and smelt this up though, to get the last of the electrum we need from here. And there we go. Alright. Uses for the LV is to make the MV. So we can get 2 of them. And uses for the MV is to get the HV. which just requires a block of lead. I have 6 lead on me. There's my lead block. Oh, nope. And I just need 2 aluminum. There we go. 1 HV capacitor. Ready to fill with all sorts of awesome, wonderful power. Now, I'm not ready to use it yet, so it's kind of silly for me to have made it, but I wanted to have it so that I can set it up off camera. Because I'm going to build a building around all of this stuff and start getting it set up off camera, and then next episode I'll probably actually do the wiring. But I wanted to have the basis set up. Let's see. 'Cause I need a place to seat this too. Let's do the crusher. An iron casing, so I'm gonna need how much is left in here? 5 ingots. And good. Alright. I'm going to start making some stuff. So, the first thing we're going to want is a block of bronze. We're also going to want a block of tin. We're going to want a block of iron. I wonder, mixed metal. Okay, there is only the one recipe. Some versions of IC2 have multiple recipes for this, so that's what I was checking. Now, I'm going to make a bunch of blocks of iron. I'm going to be using most of my iron in this, probably. Because there's something else that I'm going to do this episode as well. In my tech mod items, I have a bunch of coal dust still. That gets me raw carbon mesh. Let's go ahead and do my block of bronze, my block of tin. And we'll go ahead and process these up. While we're at it, let's go ahead and compress this. What am I doing for power in here? 88K and dropping. By now I should have some more coal coke in here that I can feed to those generators. I do, 16. There's my bronze plates. This will get me my silver plates. And then this is going to get me iron plates. What I want to do, I'm tired of relying on just generators for IC2 power. I want to build passive IC2 power. I want to build a solar panel. Specifically, I'm going to do a low voltage solar array. This requires 8 regular solar panels and an LV transformer. The LV transformer is really easy. It's just a coil, some insulated tin, and some wood. Not a problem. Solar panels are a little bit of a pain in the ass. it requires 2 electronic circuits and a generator each. So each one of these is going to take a generator, which is a machine casing, and then 2 more plates each. So I need a total of 80 plates. That's why I'm doing all of this. I'm also going to need a shit ton of copper cable. So I'll need to run a bunch of copper through the extruder. Alright, let's see here. I should only need a total of 9 blocks cut, and I had 12 in there. So let's save 3. And as this processes up, we'll go ahead and start making our cable. Let's see, we're also going to need some batteries, which means I'll need a total of 32 of these tin item casings. Now, I've already got 40 plates in there. Damn. I didn't even notice that. Wow, okay. So I'll need to put one piece of tin bashed down into item casings. In this case, I'm just going to use the forge hammer in order to try and save a little time. So there's my 32 of you. I'll need a bunch of you. And I'm going to need a stack of you. So this stack of cobblestone is going to make furnaces. A stack of iron plates is going to make basic machine casings. The tin item casings, the insulated cable, and that is going to make 8 rechargeable batteries. And you, and you are going to make me generators. While I'm in here, let's go ahead and mix up you, and you. That's what I wanted. Now, I'm not worried about making too many iron plates because, if I remember correctly, these iron plates can actually be macerated back down. Or, let's see. Combined into a fuel rod, metal form down into HV cable, rolled into iron sheets. They can be smelted back into iron, so I'm not going to worry about it. If I need to, I'll smelt them back. But we'll toss you in there, get you going. We'll grab some you. I'm going to need... Actually, I'm going to need another tin cable, aren't I? Because I have one still in here. So let's get a piece of tin and extrude that down into wire. Okay, generators run out. I've got 119,000 EU to work with. We'll combine you up. Now I need 16 total circuits. So that's going to get me 63 wires. 12. How are my plates doing? Are my plates done yet? They should be by now. Oh yeah, I got plenty of plates. Actually, I'm going to wait for one more combination because this is going to give me the coils that I need to make the transformer. And I have at least a few iron on me, yes? Yes. Okay, coil. Is the LV transformer... Yeah, it's one coil. Okay. So, I just need a little bit of wood. Wood get. You and you with you and you gets me LV transformer. You will get me more cable. That's everything I need to make the 16 cables. I just need the 16 circuits. I just need the cables. You need a little bit of glass fiber cable to hook this up. Okay, wire roller is done. I think I'm going to be one cable short. No. I'm a few cables short. So I need 4 more copper extruded down. In my building blocks, I should have plenty of glass. Might actually want to cook up a little more. So if I remember right, I'm going to need... Well, actually, I should only need... what am I missing? I'm missing the carbon dust, which is in here. Coal dust. There we go. That's going to give me the rest of the cables I need. For 16 of you. You and you, with you. And you, and you. Gets me 8 of you. 8 of you around you gives me an LV solar array. Let's hook this thing up. I'm just going to punch a hole through my ceiling right here and attach it right there. Yoink, yoink. And this thing will now be able to generate power at 8 EU per tick during the day. As long as it's not raining. And that's passive generation. Which is nice for me because it means that, well, I don't have to worry about feeding this thing so much coal. Because I am so low on coal, it's ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and make up some carbon fibers because I know I'm going to need more. We'll toss the extra carbon fibers in there. Let's go get our plates. Our advanced alloy. We'll start making up some more carbon mesh. Oh, hi. Alright. Let's see. Do I have any more plate? I thought I had more plate. Did I put it away? I put it away. Okay. Okay, so. Plate. For basic machine case. Turn you into an advanced machine case. Oh, steel plate. That's right. Let's go ahead and do that. Put this away. I'm burning through a lot of my steel. But that's okay. It's easier to make the steel now. I wonder what the preheaters take. Preheaters are an external heater and iron sheet metal. Iron sheet metal is really easy. The external heater is just copper coil, copper... Yeah, that's really easy. So there's no reason I can't set up a couple of blast furnace preheaters. You know what? Let's go sleep. Because that'll make it be daytime, and I'll start generating power. Please don't get me stuck. It got me stuck. So this is what happens when you get stuck. You try to leave your bed, and you can't leave your bed. Now there is a mod installed called Bedbugs, where if you hit kick me, well, it kicks you, but you can't quickly rejoin and exit your bed. If you hit kick me in single player, it actually crashes your game and you have to restart. That's why, this is the one reason why I had cheats on. Kill. Because now I can respawn, I can come over here, break my gravestone, and I've got everything back. I lose some experience, which sucks, but it's a way for me to recover from a situation that I would otherwise have to restart my game on, which is not ideal when you're recording. So that's why I had that. And I'm actually kind of glad I had a chance to show that. Let's go ahead and delete those death points though. So I don't need to see where I died there. Nice. We have a net gain on EU and we're not burning any coal. And that's with my macerator and my electric furnace both running. So this is nice. I like this. I am a big fan of that. Big fan of that. Alright. Let's see. I have about 8 minutes left here in the recording. So let's see about... what else do I want to do? Let's see about getting that crusher. That's what I was working on. I'm going to need 4 of you, and I'll need 4 iron, so let's break my blocks back down into ingots. And basic machine casing with black quartz all around, and iron in the corners. Or is it like this? Oh wait, no, it's advanced machine casing, that's right, it's not the basic. That's what I made the steel plates for. There we go. Now, advanced item casing with black quartz and iron gives me my iron casing. The crusher from Actual Additions needs basic coils, flint, cobblestone, and the iron casing and some redstonia. So I'm already going to need more redstonia. Let's get another stack. So I'm sure I'm going to need a lot more than this even. Alright. The coils are going to require some of U, black quartz. Black quartz with redstonia around it gives you the basic coils. And I need flint and cobble. So, U. I don't know why I classify flint as a mob drop, but I always have. I have a crusher from Actual Additions. So, this processes a hell of a lot faster than that macerator does. It's going to be nice. I may actually just turn this, I may change this away from being an industrial craft room specifically, I might actually change this to be a small generator room. And then I won't need the macerator so much anymore. I might still leave it set up just for doing stuff like blaze rods, because blaze rods you get a better coefficient than you do with crushers. The electric furnace I want to upgrade. I want to upgrade this to an induction smelter. An induction furnace, because it processes a lot faster and it can handle 2 things at a time. These other machines I am going to need on and off, so I'm not going to get rid of everything. By no means am I going to get rid of everything. But I might... I'm either going to need to build a generator room, or... Because if I'm going to have the crusher... If I'm going to have this thing operating, this uses RF. Whereas that uses EU. So I'm going to have 2 different power sources going into the same area if I'm going to use this. Now, that's not a bad thing. I can make it happen. But it's just a little bit of a pain in the butt with how cramped things are in here. So I might either just leave this for power generation and power storage and then have wires going out, and then build like a small machine room maybe behind it here. Who knows? I'll figure it out. Probably off camera. I tend to do most of my building off camera because I'll build something and then I'll look at it and I'll say, no, that looks dumb. And then I'll come back and I'll try another thing and I'll say, okay, it looks better, but it's still dumb. And then after like 5 or 6 iterations, I'm finally happy with it. Here I go, just fucking tossing everything in again. There's my treated wood planks. I had plenty. Shit. Oh well. Tree tap can go in there. Crusher can go in there for now. The hardened clay can go in there. You can go away. You can go back in there. And I don't need the engineer's hammer right now, so we'll put it in there. And I want my uranium in with my tech and mod items, because I'm not ready to process that stuff yet. Alright, let's take a look at the guidebook again, because this guidebook really should be a guide. Calculation age. Let's see. Now you can get Redstonia and Inori. For example, if you put redstone blocks or iron blocks in front of it and activate it, opens generating, storing, and using power for everything from progressive automation, which includes automatically crafting, farming, mining, and killing. You can craft a lot of immersive engineering, like the kinetic dynamo for water wheels and windmills, a much better power storage and capacitors, and transferring power through the wires and connectors. Solar Flux Reborn also offers cheap cables for low power needs. Speaking of Solar Flux Reborn, you can craft Solar Panel 1. Another useful block is the Energizer and Innovator from Actual Additions to charge or discharge. You can also use the Atomic Reconstructor with the Lens of the Miner as a way to mine resources. For automating, you can now use Integrated Dynamics also. I know nothing about Integrated Dynamics, so I might have to learn. But the next goal is to get the Empowerer from Actual Additions. It needs a battery from Actual Additions, which itself requires a battery from Calculator. For some reason, the battery recipe doesn't work. Charging the energy module with a little bit of RF fixes it. To get purified coal, you need to grow prunae seeds, which can only be planted in a greenhouse. Only the basic greenhouse can be crafted at this point. So, to craft the basic greenhouse, I need 4 types of nature products. Peat from bog earth, prunae seeds, which is crafted from seeds, pumpkin seeds, and coal coke with a calculator, crystallized canola, which you get from lasering a canola seed, and industrial hemp seeds. Well, a lot of these things I can do right now. Canola seed in front of the Atomic Reconstructor, blast it, becomes crystallized. So, there's the crystallized one. Industrial hemp, already there. As far as pumpkin seeds were out here. All I have to do is break pumpkin and break that down into pumpkin seeds. So let's grab a pumpkin. Pull the thing out. Pumpkin seeds. Alright. Go back home. let's get my calculator out. We'll make these things on camera real quick, and then I'll call it an episode. So, greenhouse. The basic greenhouse takes enriched gold, a reinforced iron block. It also takes peat, which is over there. Let's go grab one real quick. Peat get. It takes the prunae seeds, which is coal coke and broccoli seeds. Where did it say broccoli? Broccoli seeds. Oh, broccoli seeds are just regular seeds and pumpkin seeds. Okay. That makes sense. It's also going to need a piece of coal coke. So plants, we need seeds, and we need pumpkin seeds. So, calculate. Seed plus pumpkin seed equals broccoli seed. Broccoli seed plus coal coke equals prunae seed. Awesome. The reinforced iron and the gold is also easy. So let's go ahead and do it real quick. We'll just go ahead and make the greenhouse this episode. Why not? Gold plus redstone is enriched gold, which we'll toss in here and let it cook. 3 of you. 3 of you will get me a bunch of reinforced stone. And that will get me a bunch of reinforced iron, which gives me a reinforced iron block. Reinforced iron block. Prunae seed. Peat. Crystallized canola. Industrial hemp. And enriched gold. You, and you, with you and you. Is that backwards? Backwards. Basic greenhouse from a calculator. Booyah! I have never used this thing before, so I have no clue what I'm looking at. Build, rebuild, demolish. Pause. Wood, glass, stairs, and wood planks. Do I actually... Oh wait, this actually has to build? And it takes RF, of course. Okay. Well, for right now, I think this is where I'm going to call this an episode. So, this has been Night Dagger with episode, I don't even remember now, of Age of Engineering. Next episode, when we come back, I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night so my EU generation keeps going. When I come back, we will get working on that greenhouse, figure out how that works. Might see about doing a few more quality of life upgrades, replacing the macerator with the crusher. Might even see about getting my first RF power online, which I might actually just do some water wheels just to get some basic RF generation and then look at doing more powerful stuff down the road. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the series, and I'll catch you later, peeps.